And heating up the seeds just a little bit, make them easier to crush. It seems like it went pretty easy. I wonder if you expose them to enough heat, not to cook them, but maybe fall just short of that. I know toasting them will make them crush a lot easier. I like this one. This is pretty cool. It needs something. It needs parallel bars though. It's short. Maybe they're in another area, but these swinging things are pretty cool. You could kind of do some rows with these, kind of like a TRX. It'd be nice to have this bowl for peeling the peanuts, and then I could throw them in this mortar and pestle and crush them. I don't want to crush them with this peanut shells in here because sometimes the nut will flip out, so I want to clean this thing out and then get to crushing. It really is a shame that grocery stores can't sell foods that cause a deep stain. Although I can't say that entirely because I'm talking mostly at the fresh food areas. Alright, I could still get berries that stain pretty good out of the frozen food section with the blueberry. The blueberries don't really stain. The blackberries stain a little bit. Raspberries can't really stain. Leave stains behind. Strawberries don't really stain. Actually, now that I think about it, these frozen foods don't really stain that well either. Just just enough for a good cleanup. The grocery stores want to maintain a clean appearance, and the best way to do that is not to use the foods that stain, that cause a natural stain. It's so difficult. Tomatoes can't stain. Nothing can stain in these stores. They're stainless. They only sell stainless foods. So you gotta think about that and the nutritional value of these stores. And they're at odds with healthy food in general. They want food that's clean. All right. Food that can last a long time, that GMO food that's designed to last a long time. It's really unfortunate. And what we need more than ever is the natural foods that stain. Alright, we need those. Look, the healthcare system is like called an implosion. It's considered an imploding industry, and people think it's an economic issue of shopping around, getting the right coverage and all that, and it's so much more than that. All right, it's our whole natural health that's imploding, and we're really struggling to keep healthy, but also balance it all with getting the perfect foods that can last long, serve the masses, don't stain the grocery stores, and economics win out right now. All right, but our health is paying the price. So to maintain these big box grocery stores, they're not that old. They're not that well established. I mean, we're talking about these big box grocery stores finding ways to cut costs, squeeze out the mom and pops grocery stores, and be profitable. It's a narrow margin to be profitable as a grocery store. So they're using angles that will benefit them the most. Because what good are they if they're losing money and they're facing foreclosure or bankruptcy? All right, they can't think about the customer's health as the number one priority. But you go out into nature and look at the forests and the plants that are putting out these nuts and seeds. They're looking out for the people. okay, the animals to help spread the stuff a little bit better than stores. All right, compare a natural apple tree to a store. An apple tree that may have a lot of competition. All right, with, you know, maybe it's deep in the forest and there's other plants taking its nutrients. Well, it's got to compete, so it's really got to offer the best nutrients. It needs these animals to keep coming back to it to eat the apples or any berry. You know, if there's not a lot of competition, like if it's an apple tree in a field and there's no other trees around, then it can really offer a nice bounty. All right. Um, the economics falls down to nature, and and uh, and we're really losing touch with nature. Alright, it's shortly after 1 a.m. and I woke up with a mild heart issue. Actually, it feels more than mild. It feels moderate. It felt like my heart was gonna stop, and I think it's because of having eaten all that potato salad. The chemicals in there just, I mean, my heart isn't exactly strong, and the chemicals in the potato salad is just overwhelming. So it just felt like I was just gonna stop. I've been farting a lot, so that's there's just something. It's sugar and probably the fat. It's probably some trans fat. I didn't quite see. It said there's soybean oil, but it didn't say trans fats. But still, whatever that oil is, it's probably coated my arteries or something, causing things to feel like they're gonna stop. Alright, one major factor that's jacking my heart right now is that it's 34% sodium per serving, and there's 10 servings. So at three servings, I'm pretty much at 100%. I had 10 servings. So I've doubled and tripled my suggested sodium levels with this potato salad. That's why my heart's a little jacked. Alright, very differently from just last night. I've been choosing the wrong foods. Last night I had a heavily salted potato salad just yesterday, and whatever else was in that potato salad. I think the salt got me. I actually felt like my heart was gonna fail. But no, today I had a whole chicken, and yes, there was some extra salt in it, but not as bad as potato salad. I think it's the arsenic. It's driving the symptoms are that it's driving my heart crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm like trying to sleep and I'm having nightmares about people chasing me and stuff. It's really awful. It doesn't feel like my heart's gonna fail. It's just gonna panic and panic and panic, which can lead to failure. And it's just an awful feeling. I think it's the arsenic. This chicken was, it was really, it was delicious, but it was really weird because the bones were so soft. They were as soft as the meat. I was chewing on bones and they were just like, I could crush them with my tongue, like the ends, the joints, they were just so soft. Something was really weird with that chicken, and it is definitely transferring to my heart.
All right, past couple of days I've been having a sore throat. It's changed my voice. I think that it came from a food bank food. I think and to be more specific, probably the rainy year cherries, I think. So I got a sore throat from that, and it's turned my poop yellow, which I think it might be a temporary thing. And I've gotten a heightened, say, sexual feeling. Okay, it's kind of embarrassing to explain, but whenever I get sick, I get that heightened sexual feeling. Okay, it's it's a part of the symptoms that nobody wants to mention because it's just too personal, especially even talking about the color of your poop. But I want to make note of it because it really seems relevant to the sickness. Alright, it's just a strange phenomena how that works. So, it's day 3. It seems like I might be getting better, but I just gotta give it more time. I still have a sore throat. I didn't do anything yesterday. I was just mainly resting, trying to rest it off, and that's that.